Okay, we're just setting this up. Welcome back, Canadian Crispy Bacon Live, broadcasting today, and just setting the channel up. I thought I'd put this replay on for you so you have something to watch rather than just a static screen, and we'll get on the way very shortly. So our little replay that we're showing here is actually the little yellow bird rough going down Nordschleife. It's quite a beast, running full turbos there, which makes it even crazier car to drive. Super fast. Almost got almost ready to go here. We're almost set up. Just actually adding in my tags here. Almost ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. Let's get this going on. We're all set. Alright. Gonna sit my ass down in my chair. I love this car. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I like it. All right. Where are we running today? Hey, Selin, what's going on, my man? Good to see you back. Good to see you back. Let's start out. I was thinking about starting out by taking that RSR out, but I think go back to Highland, and I want to try this car. It'd be crazy car to try in there, but yeah, Porsche, gotta have some. Yes, we gotta have our Porsche. Gotta have our Porsche fix. What do you say? Huh? Gotta have our Porsche fix. I have one that I did with Steve McQueen. It's Steve McQueen's old Porsche. I did it on Spa. Did that with the controller, actually. Go have a look at that. Actually, I took my son out to Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I don't know if you've seen that movie yet, but it is an excellent, excellent movie. Funny, really good, good GTI. But yeah, it was really funny. Sad sometimes. It was a little sad. But I took my son, promised him to go see a movie, and I always follow through with my promises. With my son, of course. You have to do that as a parent. Can't say you're going to do something and not do it. But he chose a later show because we went at a 7 o'clock show. That kind of sucked because it was school night last night. I go to school today, so it's almost 2.5 hour long movie, actually. 2.5 hours, dude. So pretty close. So by the time we got home and everything, it was kind of late, but it was good. Yeah, Steve McQueen, man. He was the man. Okay, so we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to take this out. We're going to take it out in default, and then we'll work on the setup from there. We are on controller, so it should be pretty interesting. Yeah, I can see some changes we'll have to make right off the bat. Yeah, but we'll see. Not a lot you can do with this. I love this car though. Rather be on the wheel with it, but ooh, it's very bumpy. Well, it smooths out a little bit there. I gotta get my fingers. I should have done thumb exercises before I got into this, but I didn't do it. So. I had a lot of fun yesterday. I was thinking back about what we were doing yesterday. I had a lot of fun with that. Doing test drives and oh, I hit him, that's my bad. Yeah, so if you look on my YouTube there, you'll see, look up Steve McQueen. You'll see it there. It was one of my later ones on controller. Steve McQueen's, I think it's the 917, but I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it was his $1 million Porsche that he had, that he used in the movie Le Mans. You'll see it there anyway. I had it on Spa, and Assetto Corsa doesn't have Le Mans, so I thought, you know what, it's the next best thing, I guess. I might try it on this though. I think it would be absolutely insane on this thing, but I love Porsche. Yeah, so I took my boy to Guardians of the Galaxy. It was a pretty good movie. It's so nice having a son as a kid, you know, being a guy, you know, as a dad. Not that having a daughter isn't, you know, wouldn't be great, but and also you'd never think, you know, green aliens could look so hot, but you know, what's her name there? She kicks it up pretty good in green, as usual. She's been in a number of movies. Actually, this default doesn't feel too bad, this portion here. This little cup car. Power off oversteer. There's nothing I can do with that. Let's have a look at what that's looking like. Minimal 3-minute videos there, replays. This is a sweet car, though. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, man. I love that. And hopefully my internet connection stays good. We've been having troubles in the area yesterday, on and off. People reporting it's the provider themselves. They're not so much the connection, you know. I pay him for pretty good connections. That kind of crap happens. Yeah, so it feels pretty nice. Definitely have to get that that Porsche. Woohoo! Love getting the air. Okay. Yeah, we'll get it out. I'll take it out and put it on here, that one, but ooh, understeer. Oopsie. Ooh, oversteer. Really bumpy through here in the cobblestone. We'll say they did a pretty good job of that, how they make that feel. And into this surface here. Ah, come on. Alright, so anyway, we'll work on the setup here. So first of all, we'll put some fuel in. I always like having a little bit more fuel than default fuel. Definitely gotta take some pressure off. Throw some of the braking towards the front. We'll see, or maybe 64 arrow. We can take maybe one or two. Probably I'm gonna just go for one for now. I'm just gonna make some small corrections. So let's go take a little bit. So unsettle the car. Now it's pretty bumpy, so I don't want to bring it down too low. I'm gonna leave that the way it is. I'm gonna give it a little bit more rear sway and so help in stopping. Alright, let's give that a try and see how that fares out. How it feels. Oh crap. Wrong button. Duh. Dude. Take this down to 40. We'll see how that goes. I might have to put that back in, so see how the braking feels on that. I'm gonna leave. Remember, I'm gonna leave that and leave that. Okay. All right. Save it. Save it. There we go. Here we go. Lights on for safety. All right, here we go. A little bouncy in the front, eh? It's classic Porsche. What I wouldn't give that on one of these someday. go, but probably take a little bit more pressure off so it's not so. Feels a little better. Oh, he tags me. I brake checked him though. Still a bit touchy. That's in my controller setup though. Touchy. $180 miles an hour. Not bad for a cup car. That's, I'm limited actually by gearing, which I can't change in this particular setup, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they allowed you to play with the gears, the final drive, or at least. Yeah, that's much better. Still getting used to the track or to the road course. Very deceptive here. Get a time lap in and see. Yeah, it feels much better. Minor corrections, but it made it feel like 30% better for sure. Come on, hold. Oh! Easy. Easy. Just hopping around quite a bit. But you can't really mess with the dampers on this. So it is what it is. Scheiße. It's really deceiving. It's weird how that plays out, that turn. I want to see that replay a little bit. I think it's a beautiful car, though. Love the shape. It's just a work of art, Porsche. And it's funny because Porsche hasn't changed. Like, if you look from the 70s to now, I mean, even the Spiders, like, you know, I guess back, way back, but if you look at these cars, like, they haven't changed much. But they still managed to make it look so beautiful and spectacular. It's like an iconic shape. Love to have that wheel. Oh, I was so close there. That's a cool shot. This is kind of neat going down through here. You just gotta try and find your straightest line through. Try not to turn least amount as possible. This is deceiving, this turn here. It's really, for me, it's probably one of the hardest turns for me. I don't know what it is. It's like a 3-point turn or something. It's like a, it's hard to explain, but let's get back at her, pitter patter. Gonna break the draft for him. That's what he's trying to do, is draft me. Definitely some air. Oh, no, come on. Oh, what am I doing? Look at 4 minutes. Oh! This one and the other one, where those slides are, it's very deceptive to me. I don't know what it is, but it's like Brands Hatch, you know, that first right after the start finish. It's very, it's always been my Achilles heel. Oh, shit! Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Oh, everybody left? No! Hopefully I didn't lose connection. Did I lose connection? Oh, hopefully not. Seems to be in good health. Good. Alright. Everybody's just buggering off. Now, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we... Oh yeah, I wanted to take. So I really like that. I think that setup will work. So we'll take you through it before I get rid of the car, because I'm going to go into a different Porsche now. So what I did was actually add it. It was, I think the default brake bias was 62. I went up to 64. Took out some brake pressure there. It could probably do away with another click, maybe to 95. I added some fuel, which you don't have to do. I took one notch off the rear wing. And I left the tire pressure alone. I actually, to be honest, I didn't even look at my tire temps, but they felt good. You know, I got enough miles on this now. I know when my tires are really, you know, cold or too hot. And what I did was I actually took some camber off the front end, a couple of clicks from default, one click from default on the rear, some of negative camber. I didn't touch the rear toe, but I did take a significant amount off the front. I went from 50 to 40, and I could probably get away because the braking feels really good, so I could probably even get away with more, give it a little bit better turn in there. The ride height I didn't touch. You could probably come down a little bit. I didn't feel any scraping, so you'd be all right. And I added some roll bars, so one in the rear, and I think I added one or two in the front from default, but 3 and 2 anyway. So give that a try and see what you think. Let me know how that felt from you from default. I always suggest you, when you're doing this, definitely take your default run out and get a good feel for the car, what it feels from the supplier, I guess, if you want to say it, or from the manufacturer settings, and then see what you need to what you feel. But this seems to work for me. I just need to learn to track, you know, of course, a little bit more. But I'm sure I could probably get in the mid, well, maybe down another 15 seconds. I'm thinking I could take off this course once I get to know it or more. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get into Steve McQueen's old Porsche. Yes, Porsche. And here it is, here, this 917. That's the livery I want anyway, I think. Number 20, I think he had number 20. Pretty sure he had 20. 600 horsepower, no torque rating, which is kind of odd. 820 kilograms, pretty light. Top speed 350 kilometers an hour. 1.36 per horsepower, kgs per horsepower. And before we take it, I'm pretty sure that's the one, right? I'm very certain. I'm very certain. Yeah, it's none of those. Look at the Moby Dick. You just see that car is crazy hard to drive, to be honest. I really like this short tail here. This Porsche 962. Where is it here? I really like this 962 here. I had the long tail. I didn't like it as much as the short tail. I actually had this hybrid out once. I didn't mind it actually. We're gonna maybe do a little comparison with these two a little later on. The 919, the 2015 versus the 2016. That'd be kind of interesting to do, I think. Might be a crowd pleaser. I'll tell you a car that is really fun to drive and nice, pleasurable to be honest. Gives you a fairly good amount of confidence. Is this Porsche Cayman GT4 street version? Very beautiful car. Handles really nice. All sorts of tracks. You have a lot of fun with it, and you don't have to worry about crashing and stuff. Horrible fiery deaths. What else? Yeah, this GT1, I had that out. It was fairly interesting to drive. This has really neat aerodynamics to it. We'll give that a go maybe at some point. And anyway, so let's get, yeah, it's Steve McQueen Porsche, which is this 917K. And same class. Let's see if we can do anything with it. And that should be pretty interesting. It'll be all over the place, I'm thinking, with it, but we'll give it a try. I noticed in my audio I was cracking some pretty high levels there. So if my voice is out of whack, or if I'm distorting, just let me know and I'll turn down that mic a little bit more. I made some adjustments, and hopefully that will do the trick. Everybody's gone. Everybody came in, they saw, and they left. That's okay. Lots of competition out there to watch. Wish I was in Japan or something. They get really great participation levels there. Huge crowds for channels. And like, I was watching this one dude's channel, man. His driving was just, I hate to say it, but his driving was horrible. And he had the lines on it and everything. But he had a great following. Good for him. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. There we go. This is yeah, I gotta slow down. I think this is, I moved this too fast, so I gotta slow that down on my controller. But anyway, I'll work on that later. It's a little too quick. Look at this thing though, it's beautiful, eh? Turn on the lights for safety. Oh, Firestone. Look at the big fatties. Look at the size of those tires on there, eh? Alright, let's PET. What does PET stand for, I wonder? I don't know, to be honest. I think, oh, petrol. So we'll go out in default. Oh, brakes are cold, everything is cold. Wow. Now again, we're on default. Doesn't feel too bad so far. I'm not really pushing it too hard here. Doesn't feel too bad under default. Another car that feels pretty good in this course under default setup. Red limiter, let's fix that. 289 miles an hour. We'll have to fix that. This thing will go much faster. Oh, I could definitely understeer. Wow. Wow, lots of understeer there, high speed. Remember that. Woo! Come on, turn. There we go. This thing is fun. A little 5-speed though, but next it was 6, but I'm looking for it. Let's have a little look-see here, see what this thing looks like coming down the road. Big fat ass tires on the back of it, though. It's pretty cool. That's what we'll do today. We'll do a little classic classic race cars today on here. How about that? That's what the theme will be. They're very loud though, aren't they? Eh? Very, very loud. This would be old classic car today, you know, race car today. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, understeer. Okay. Anyway, I know what I gotta do. Well, I think I know what I gotta do. So we'll go to the pits and we'll start working on a setup. Usual custom setup. We'll leave it there. Save. Load it up. Alright, so some understeer. Braking, we'll go up one on that. Braking power will go down a little bit, especially in turns. This is a pig on fuel, you can tell. So we're going to add some fuel. It's going to add some weight, but I'm not totally worried about getting, you know, competitive lap times. Flap left, flap right, right wing. Eh, look at that. Haha. Okay. So, okay, and interesting. So we could leave that gearing in. So what does it go to? Oh, it only goes. What else changes in here? Not much. First, second, and third doesn't even change. Not huge difference. It goes up like 1 mile an hour to top end. Wow, not much of a change at all. 3 miles an hour. And then 52. Okay, so we'll go, how about 17? Bring that one up a little bit. I have to bring that one up. And, oh, no, there. Whoa, that's quite a jump. 30 mile an hour. Oof, I don't know if I want 100 mile an hour first gear. Okay, we'll try that, see what happens. Pressures. Okay, so I'm going to bring down the fronts. Camber, or add a little bit to the front camber. 1.1. Take out for the rear. Toe. Felt pretty good under braking, so I could probably stand to bring the toe down a little bit. We'll see how that feels. And the height, could probably bring down the height a little bit as well. A little closer to the ground. Springs. Look at these weird spring values. Okay. So soften the front a little bit. Hopefully it'll dig in. Anti-roll. Dampers. Now this should be interesting. So bring this up a little bit. I don't want the front end to lose grip, so we're going to go up a little bit. These are already some pretty mediocre and higher values here as well. Sorry, I'll bring it up one notch. Again, I want to keep my stability. Lower value eliminates understeer, under acceleration. So I'll go up. We could probably bring it down, afford to bring it down one. And again, we'll bring it up one, and this one here, I think we'll leave it. No, I said we'll leave it. No, we'll leave it. How come I can't get back to my value again? Oh, that sucks. Alright. I still haven't fixed that bug, but it sounds like... Okay, so that's what we have so far. I don't like to go too far in the changes. I did quite a bit with this one because there are a lot that you can change, unlike the Cup car. But sometimes you can really screw yourself. So we'll find out here what, you know, which one I did. So I'll know how it feels here in a minute. Grasshopper, you chose wisely. Not bad. Second is better for here. Oh, a little bit of understeer still. Poor Steve McQueen's car. Ooh, McLaren, older McLaren. Come on. Maybe I spoke too soon. Watch my temperatures here. And you notice the values aren't that high, but they're in the green. Well, these are older vintage tires, so you can't put in the normal for racing tires 80, 90 degree temps. It'd be too much. So we have to be careful. See what we get. $209, I think, the last time. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, we're faster. Still some understeer there. I have to lift off a little bit more to try and make that turn. Still feels better overall, I have to say. Nice if I can get a timed lap in. Ooh, look what's behind me. Phoenix car or mobile. Whoa! Definitely still has the understeer there at the higher speeds while trying to turn. Oh, come on, go, go. Come on, turn, turn. Still some understeer there I'm gonna try and take care of, but overall it seems to be better. No shit. What? Every time it catches you like that, it's like designed. Sorry. Come on. Alright, I just gotta get. I can't live with that understeer like that. Unfortunately. Okay. So what do I gotta do here? But that's like high speed understeer. Gotta watch that though. Be very careful. Very, very careful. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see if I just made it worse or not. What do you think? Think I made it worse? too bad. Ah! Yeah, something just doesn't feel right with that, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. How do they keep that? Yeah, maybe. Oh, what a feeling. Even on controller, I can imagine if I had my wheel going. Sometimes there's understeer you just gotta kind of learn to live with and work it out. It might be one of those things for me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work it out. So I just have to learn to drive with it best I can anyway. See if we can get a time lap this time around. Wow, that radar, like you're not expecting it. I think it's gonna grab it, it doesn't. Look here, let's go way out. Gets a little shape there. Come on, get off of there. Get off of there. Get off of there. Wow. That's like the cobblestones. Very greasy in here. Whoa, come on, come on, come on. So much understeer. Oh well. Hey, it was better than what it was. Oof. Turn, turn, turn. Thank you. Go ahead there, McLaren. No, 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 come on. Oh, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Never lose it there. Weird. Oh, tire's getting hot. I know it doesn't seem it, but it is, that, especially that right. But I just had a slide there, see if it comes down. What? What grabbed me there, I wonder? Try this again. Look at that. It wants to come right out. No, 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 come on. I'm losing the SM for whatever reason. No, come on. It's too greedy. Car's falling away on me for whatever reason. More laps I put on. Come on, turn. Wow. Yeah, it's falling apart. Actually, not bad for the first lap. And then it's falling apart, but it's tough to be easy on it, I guess. Oof. Left rear seems to run the hottest. See, look at it going up on temperature. See that? It's climbing, just as I suspected. That's why I lost it going around that right at the end of this. These old vintage tires don't take well to all this kind of heat. See, and that's why I lost it last time, is that tire is hot, probably, coming in this turn. Okay. Ah, come on. No, 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 no. Wow. No, too late. I'm not. Anyway, sorry. The car's gonna take some more work than I expected to. That's for sure. But it's interesting though how it really starts to fall off after the first lap, a lap and a half, and really gets like, you know, as you see, I'm losing it. I don't think the front. I don't think that moves. I wonder if that moves. Just slow down. It's fast though. Pushed for that year. Alright, and I lost it pretty much after that, so that's where we're going to sit for that one. Well, to go to another one now. What else can we get into the classic cars here? Well, for Porsches, we have some of the older stuff. Ooh, this thing. Now, you want to talk about understeer? This has horrible understeer. And I'm just not interested in putting myself through all that right now. So we can get the Moby Dick. It's kind of a neat car. Get into the 962 short tail, the 962 C long. What else we can get into? We can get into that RSR, or we can get into this 908. Even this GT1. That 908, I'm trying to remember that car. I don't know if is that the one with the active. There's one that has active aerodynamics. But I can't remember. Is it Maserati? No, it's not Maserati. It's not Mercedes. McLaren? No. Let's tell you what. It's not Ferrari. That's really vintage there, except for this one. This little 312T. We might take that on there. That might be some fun. Gonna have me some fun. It's not the Ford. It's not the Abath. I don't think it's Alpha. No. It's not Lamborghini, it's not Audi. It might be a Lotus. Oh, classic Lotus. No, not Lotus. It's not BMW. Maybe it is the Porsche. Not really any classic cars in here for BMW. That's not Audi. No. It's not Lambo. What car is it that has that? I'm pretty sure it was in this. So it's Mercedes. Not these cars. But it does the active aerodynamics acts like the Pangini or whatever, where the flaps go up and down. But this is done like this is old. This is an older car, so I mean that tech has been around for quite a while. It has to be in the Porsche. I'm pretty sure it was this one. What's the other ones in here? It's none of those. It has to be. Well, let's go take it out and see. I thought. Let's change the livery. Oh. Well, there's only 6 here to go by, so we could go. That's kind of neat. No. That's kind of what I had. Let's go with the. That looks interesting. Oh, it is. Yeah. See. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not then. Let's have a look. There's one with the. It has active aerodynamics, and the flaps move when you're going around. But I guess I'm pretty sure it's this deal. It's in this Assetto Corsa content. I'm just not seeing it right now for whatever reason. Don't think it was the Lotus. Anyway, let's drive this bad boy around here. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Yeah, it is. See, yeah. So these go up and down to the way you're turning. So I don't know if it's direct to the linkage of the steering or how it kind of works. I don't think it's hydraulic. But you think about it, so Pangini, like, Pangini or Hyelza, whatever the name of it is, that's using that these days. There's other cars that are using that active aerodynamics that's coming up and down. So these guys, Porsche, I mean, they're kind of the grandfathers of that. I think it's pretty cool. So we'll take it out like we do. Look at that. We'll take it out like we do with all the other cars. We'll take them out as default. See, they move around a little bit. I don't know if you can see it there, but see, move the steering. It moves. Look at the, see the flutes inside. It's pretty cool. The motor bay. Okay. We're in default. We'll take it out and see. understeer again. Better understeer. Oh, stop. Damn it. Remember, this is the default setup. It's much faster. Gotta set that up, fix that. Pretty respectable speed though when you think about the era this car was designed. And the technology that's in it. Oof. Oh, there we go. Can we catch it? Yeah! We caught it! I gotta see that one. It's not often I catch them like that, especially with the controller. It's so hard, much harder. Understeer. That's the braking. It's my brakes. The rears are really catching up. That's fun. See the move? Pretty cool, eh? The car looks pretty cool, but I don't know, so far I'm not overly impressed with it. I mean, the cars that it's matching me up with in the quote-unquote same class, I don't know. I guess. But things really help you? I don't know. I guess they do. Huge extensions. We'll see this nice big catch up here. 175 mile an hour and breaking down to a lot of rear bias. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. What a save. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this setup, if anything. This track, save. Okay. Yeah, look. Thought that was going to be a little bit low. So we're going to go there. Repower a little bit. Add some fuel. Oof. Wow! This is a thirsty car. Arrow. So weird. Alright, I just keep the pressure in the front a little bit, or in the rear. Oh yeah, so lower just a little bit in the front. Springs. Oof, it's already pretty soft in the front. Wow, I don't dare touch those, I don't think. Okay, so what we got here now? These are pretty mid-range stuff. Sounds like a popcorn popper, doesn't it? It does. I think it sounds like a popcorn popper. Stiffen that up a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll leave that the way it is. Okay, let's see if this is disastrous or not. Oh, I can't extend the gears, can I? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That's right. Oh. You got what you got, I guess. It's good. Alright. Can't do anything with it. That kind of sucks. serious understeer. Understeer still. Okay. Gotta get rid of that. I can't drive like that. Just can't drive that way. We don't have a lot of aero on, so it's not that. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so now we really got to work on getting rid of the understeer. So let's read this a little deeper here, okay? Okay, so let's get into the bumps. Higher value makes the car more reactive, giving a better feeling and precision, but also gives more oversteer. The higher value gives you more oversteer. Well, we have understeer right now, so we want more oversteer. So we'll put a little bit into it. 3 clicks in. 4. Okay, so that's for the rear. Creates force slow. Higher value makes the car more reactive, giving better feeling and precision, stability under braking, which I think we've already addressed in our tow, but also a higher tire temperature, so the higher value. We don't want things to get too hot there with the tires. Remember I was telling you about the vintage tires, they can't take the heat like the tires we have today. They actually need the heat. The lower value makes the car more predictable, but slower in reaction, less precision and less stability under braking. So we're going to go up 2 notches. The fast bump. Higher value makes the suspension absorb less of the impact from the curves, but also keeps the spring from compression limited, which can be useful. You don't want the springs to gain too much energy and bounce back violently in the bump. Makes the rear a bit nervous over the curbs though, so you got to be careful having too much. So we're going to go mid. Just under mid value on that. For the front, higher value makes the suspension more absorb less of the impact. If the curve keeps the springs strong again. Useful. Lower value makes the suspension capable of absorbing more energy in the curves. It won't bounce back up again, upsetting the car. So again, we'll come up at the front a bit. The rebound, so the damper rebound creates force to slow the speed of the suspension and extension in the rebound. When the slow movement occurs, the primary weight transfers the roll into pitch. Okay, so the higher value at the front of the car makes the car more stable under acceleration and on the fast change directions. So you don't have that inertia effect there. So we'll come up a little bit on that as well. What does it say? The lower value eliminates understeer. Oh, eliminates understeer. That's what we're trying to do, right? Okay, so we'll kind of come down a bit. And then, see, this is what this all does, right? It all messes with you. But it's fun. I like it. Higher value makes the rear the car less stable under braking and initial turn-in, but we can play with that with the tow as well, but also more agile on the slow turn-in, which needs the car to sort of rotate. So we've got the higher value there already. Lower value at the rear makes the car more stable in initial turn-in, but can provoke inertia movements. So we want the higher value anyway. So we'll go up 1 click. Now the fast rebound, force to slow the speed of the suspension extension. So, you know, when we're going down that bumpy section there at high speeds, so it's not throwing us around. Like we had that car the other day, that Ferrari, the LaFerrari, holy mackerel. But it won't allow you to change any of these settings on the LaFerrari. Primary road irregularities and curves. So that's like this course here definitely has that. Okay, so the high value makes the suspension and extension slower, thus eliminating the shock of the tire skip from the energy compressed to the springs. If the fast rebound value is too high, then the suspension may not have time to extend again after it gets and will keep the front end lower to the ground. This could be a good aerodynamic fit, but also is bad because the next bump there'll be no suspension treble available. So we don't want maybe a higher value per se, so we're going to come down a bit on that. And then the lower values let the suspension extend more freely, but you can also provoke bouncing. So we don't want the bouncy thing either. So again with the bouncing, so we'll leave these two the way they are. Okay. Let's see what happens. See if this has made any difference here. So this feels. These are all newer cars that move a lot faster than me. Ew, the F40. Oh, much better. Much better. Woo! So far. Much better. Much better. Much better. Wow. Woo. Much better. Wow. Very happy with that so far. Oopsie. Still alive anyway. Wow, much better. Very happy with that, those changes. Well, except for that. Still pretty happy with it. Much better. Wow. Yeah. Except for that. It's my bad. It's not the setup. It's me. Yeah, turn is so much better now. Not near as much understeer. Whoa. Come on, turn. There we go. My bad. Brake way too late on that one. Come on, turn, son of a bitch. My bad again, I just touched that somehow. Much better though. Much better though, much better. Just checking the sound out, make sure everything's coming through okay. Might hear some double there. Yep, seems to be working okay. Good. Definitely made some huge gains on that last suspension adjustment there. I really like that. See, no secondary bouncing, kind of nice and flat. Pretty happy with that. Feels a lot better, and this is on a controller. I can imagine what this car would be like on the wheel. It'd be a lot of fun with the right setup. I don't have a chance against these guys. Look how small my car is compared to the GT1. Okay, let's go to the pits. Just show you the setup here before we close this one out. Definitely have to move up, and you could probably even put a little bit more brake bias towards the front. I think the default was in the high 50s, so you had to move a lot to the front because there's just too much braking in the rear, and it would just throw you right off, spin you out. The power itself, so the pressure I turned down a little bit. It's kind of my default way of doing things. Depending on the car, track, all that kind of stuff, I may turn it down more or less. Looks like we're in liters, I think 180 liters of fuel, so we put in extra fuel. The arrow, the rear arrow, I brought that up one. Hindsight, maybe. I originally brought it down, then I brought it back up. This is a little disappointing, is that you can't change any of your final drive or anything like that, your gearing. The only thing you can get into is your diff, just changing things around. I put a 10 to 55 to 12 ratio in there, see what happens. You know, in the preload, you know, I could probably go up a little bit more on that preload, maybe to 15, 18 maybe, so you can play around with it if you see fit. I brought down left the rear tire pressure alone, but I brought the front tire pressure, those values down a bit. And, What else? Let's see. Yeah, I brought a little more front negative camber in. Rear, I took a little bit of it out of the negative camber. The toe I brought in a little bit more, so I think this was a much higher value of the front toe. So same thing with the rear. Gives you better turn in, bring it down, those values down. Ride height I didn't really mess with, I don't believe. Suspension, it's already a low values here. I think I put a little bit more in the rear, and I added to, or I didn't, maybe I didn't even touch that. I just added the rear roll bar, rear any roll bar in the rear. I just added a little bit of spring, a little bit more to that. Values have changed here. I'll let them speak for themselves. You definitely need to take the car out, run it, see how it feels. Like I said, it's very understeery to me. How it's taking the bumps and the curves. Read the information that's on here and make your changes now. I found the changes I made helped the car quite considerably. So feel free to give these a try if you want and go from there. Okay, and that's it for this car. That was an interesting car. Okay, so what else do we want to try? Change car. We could get away from the Porsches a little bit, and we did quite a few. So I started out with the 911, the Cup car. Then we went to the 917, and then we went to the 908. So, and then we had a bunch of Porsche yesterday, so I think we'll get away from the Porsche for now. And let's go into something maybe a little bit different. Go into maybe some Maserati. It's a long course to be taking these buggers out. We need more of a shorter course for that, but yeah. So let's see. The Alpha is really neat, guys. Some nice lineups. We had the Ferrari, quite a bit of the Ferraris out. But you know, here's what was up. We'll try this little 312. This will be insane. Yeah, that'll be freaking insanity. What's the skins we have here? Oh, the gold. Hey, has to be the gold. Yeah, I'll take the gold. That should be interesting, especially on here. Holy moly, this track is so bumpy. Nicky Lauda. Eve the man. Now, if you look at my YouTube library there, you'll see I actually took this car out on Nordschleife and then ran it in that. So, if you want to have a peek at that video by some chance. So again, we'll take this out on default, see how the car feels, and then make our adjustments from there. Nice. Look at all the... So I don't know which view really to take. Try this one. Whoa. Let him drive by. Ooh, all the grip. Oh. Oh, what am I thinking? Damn it. I don't really drive these cars to begin with too much. So weird to drive. Definitely some understeer. I guess they set these cars up for, you know, to be safe with all the understeer. Oh, there we go. That's better. Let's see what the hell I'm doing. 5 gears. Ah! Okay. Switch. It's weird because I mean, I got lots of, compared to the other cars, I mean, I have a ton of braking, so I want to brake way before I need to. Oof. Oh, turn. just gotta get used to it. Come on. Come on, stay in here. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Big fat tires in the rear. Okay. Ah, turn, turn, turn. Oh, ho, ho. Wow. Losing the ascent. Come on. Oh, come on. There's no need of that. What? Oh, that bastard. AI. Screwed up my time. Ah, come on, come on. Definitely gotta make some changes. This default setting is okay. It's come on, turn, turn, shit. No, 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 no. My bad. I screwed that up. Okay, anyway, we gotta make some changes to it, so it's fine. Alright, so let's get a file going. Alright. Yeah, brake. Or brake bias up front. Crank it up. Okay. 217, 2. There we go. Like that suspension. I don't know what the temperatures were like. That's the thing. Hard tires should be all right. Oh yeah. For the rear. Because it's so bumpy, bringing the front up just a little bit. These are alone dampers. And we'll see what happens with that. Okay. See what happens. Ah! Misjudged that. That's my bad. Oh, the old lap boom. Forgot what that turn did. Definitely better. Whoa. Just through. lot better. Come on, baby, go, go. Nah, come on. Let's go. No, 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 no. Oh. I screwed that up. Damn it. I see. Front tires too cold. That's what's going on. Alright, so sure they're up in pressure. Okay. I'm gonna check what time is it. I gotta make sure. Okay, so we got half an hour. Enough for a couple of laps anyway. Stop screwing up. The front tires are frozen. No, come on. Wrong gear. Come on, baby, go, go. Come on, baby. There we go. Almost there. 3:57, under 4 minutes. I could do a lot better, but that's enough for today on that one. That's crazy, man. Crazy car, crazy time. These guys were nuts back in the day, driving these things. They're death traps. But it's a hell of a lot better than what it was, that's for sure. The setup changes really make. Oh no! What did I do? Touch the thing? Oh, sorry. Oopsie. I thought I hit the wrong. There we go. Take a little break. Woo! I like the Highland track though. Really nice. Especially once you get to know it, like it's gonna take a little bit more work to get to know it. But it has a lot of rewarding factors to it, just like Nordschleifer. Nordschleifer. Just taking a little break there. Very good. What's catching up on that cord? Well, that was interesting. Interesting run with that car. Okay, this will be a spot where I'm going to break for this broadcast for now. We'll get back at her maybe a couple hours later. Got to pick up my son. You guys have a great, sorry, you guys have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and hit the like button. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.